YouTube. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Jan Silver and I have been video logging my journey to and beyond a gastric bypass, which I had exactly 2 years ago today. In light of the current situation, I really don't feel like celebrating much. I'm okay still, guys, by the way. This week has stayed on a par for me, but I really don't feel like last year it was a massive thing for me to get to the year mark, and you know, had so much support around me with friends and my husband, and this year's very, very different from that. So whilst I am still really, really grateful for my weight loss and the journey that I've been on, it just doesn't seem appropriate to me to really put it out there and kind of go, whoa, you know. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's a choice that I made. If any of you are watching this because they're thinking of having bariatric surgery in any form, my advice to you would be do your research, find out exactly what you want. The VSG and the RMY, which I had, gastric bypass RMY, are completely different in different areas, and they react differently to foods and side effects that could go on. I have lost 7 stone, almost 7 stone, I think. I'll put it in. Here's my stats anyway. Probably in January of 2000 and, where are we, 19? So that was 18, 17. God, numbers, even worse with a widow brain. I've got this fog. Anyway, I won't go into that. Back in the day, I was 120 kgs before I started this weight loss journey, and after bariatric surgery, probably within the first year, you lose the bulk of what it was. But I'll tell you also what that was. So that was 264 pounds I did weigh. I now weigh 170 pounds. I've lost 93.7. If I do it in stones, I did weigh 18 stone 12, so just shy of 19 stone. I'm now 12 stone 2. I've lost 6 stone 9.5 pounds. So I'm a size 14 and I'm really comfortable. And I think if you have watched my journey throughout this, the one thing I always said was I was never going to do this. I didn't do this to get into a bikini. I'm 46 years old. I'm a grandmother. I'm married. I was married, but anyway. This was never about me being or looking or feeling like a supermodel. This was always, my journey was always about feeling comfortable within my own skin. And I can honestly say, hand in heart, right at this point, I do. Right at this point, I can go to any shop and purchase a size 14, and that pleases me. That's the biggest weight off my shoulders, I guess, is that I can choose what I wear. I don't wear the only thing that bloody fits me, which is what I was doing for some time, especially living in Asia, because you can't buy big clothes out there. The humiliation that comes alongside with being a bigger person, even that, just thinking about walking down a market street in India, and they were like, yeah, come on, madam, come on, come and see this, and then they go, oh no, we haven't got your size. And you're like, you know, and it's in millions of those little things that build up over the years, and it's like a little knock, and yeah, I became extremely unhappy with where I was in my life, and it was a personal journey. It was a personal choice. My husband was really, really supportive. He was my best supporter ever. He never wanted me to go through with this, but he loved me as I was, and I knew that, and I felt that, but he was happy to go with what I wanted always. So that's my other bit of advice. Anybody that's thinking about it, is make sure you've got support, because it's a really lonely road if you haven't. So I had the support of my husband at home. I gained support through you guys on YouTube and Instagram, and yeah, it's been a roller coaster of 2 years, to be honest, but I have absolutely zero regrets in doing this surgery. I do feel really fortunate though. I speak to quite a few people within the weight loss community. I went and had lunch with Jane and Rachel the other day, and you know, I've spoken a little bit about their issues, either surrounding surgery or, you know, a lot of people are still feeling quite sick, I guess, and not really enjoying food like they did. I don't have that. I feel I've been fortunate that I kind of bounced back pretty quickly from my surgery itself. I got into the, you know, the minute you start losing weight, you find this energy you never had before and you start exercising, I really need to pick that back up again. That's me giving myself a kick up the arse, because whilst I'm grieving for my husband, my motivation is out every single one of those windows. It's gone. And I'm really hoping at some point that's going to pick up. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, exercise happened, and then you get, you know, the more you do it, the more you feel like doing it, and your endorphins are flowing. It was, yeah, it was the first year was pretty intense, but really, really good. And just seeing the weight loss, you know, you are consumed by it. Everything you do, everything you eat, you drink, you're forcing yourself to go through and drink 2 litres of water or squash, whatever it is you drink per day, making sure you've got the right amount of protein, And again, like I said, this isn't a particularly good advert for anybody, because I'm not being a fantastic bariatric patient at the moment, as in this is my first cold drink today. You know, it's the end of the day. It's now 4:20 in the afternoon, and I've had very little to drink other than coffee, and that's not good. And I know that for a long-term health prospect, I need to up my game again and exercise and start to look at what I'm eating, not just grab something because I'm being lazy and I'm grieving. So yeah, there'll be a turning point, I think, in this process for me again. But like I said, this isn't normal because I've just lost my husband. So yeah, I've let things slide again. I'm really lucky that I haven't gone and gained loads of weight, and I haven't. My body just seems comfortable, sat where it is. I'm happy that it's comfortable, and I feel comfortable, and that was the whole point for me, to be comfortable within my own skin, and I am. And I don't think many people will really get there and get to that point where they're completely okay. Oh, there's bits and pieces I'd like to change about myself. Do you know what I mean? My boobs went ages ago, and it's something that I would possibly contemplate in the future. But at the moment, no, I'm okay. I'm okay health-wise. I'm okay. How I look at my body, I'm okay with the clothes that I wear, and that's all I can really ask of myself, isn't it? To just be okay. I can't say my heart is okay because I've lost my husband, but I don't think that'll ever be okay again. And yeah, it's 10 weeks today, guys. 10 weeks. It's such a weird. It's been a really weird 10 weeks. Yeah, I won't go into too much there. And like I said to you, I did another video actually when I was sat outside the cinema the other day, and I can't bloody upload it, so that's frustrating. But yeah, I'm plodding along, and I'll keep you updated. But I'm hoping to get that want back for taking control of my food and exercise, so that I can get back on some kind of a happy train again, rather than this miserable kind of, I mean, I say that, I'm still getting up and getting out and doing stuff, but it's not exercise, right? Going and having lunch with my daughter and granddaughter, and, you know, that's not healthy. It is healthy for this anyway. I'm waffling, basically. I'm going to drink 2 of these before I have a glass of wine. It's a Friday night, and it's 10 weeks. Fridays are always pretty tough for me. I think maybe it's because it's the day Harry died, and I miss him. But I also want to say to you guys, thank you to every single one of you. You know, this journey, as much as I've done it, this YouTube for myself, it's been made particularly special because of you guys on YouTube, all of the messages that you send to me and the people that I've met, the friends that I've made. This has been a really magical experience for me. So one that I'm really, really glad I've done. And yeah, I wouldn't change that part of it for the world. Who'd have known 2 years ago that I'd be sat here as a 46-year-old widow, hey? Nobody would. But shit happens, and it happens to me. Anyway, I hope you're all really well, healthy and happy. And I hope you have a good weekend planned. It's my daughter's birthday on next week, so we're going to go out for a meal on Saturday night. We'll take Chelsea out if she's still okay. She's still hanging on in there. Baby was due yesterday, but no sign of it yet. Her, I should say. And yeah, that's about it from me. So happy 2 years surgiversary to me. I'm sure I'll have a few wines tonight. And yeah, cheers, guys. Take care.